Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the English language one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you here today. Our word of the day is arbitrary. This is a C1 level adjective that means something is based on random choice or personal whim rather than any logical system or reason. Let's dive into this word and see how it can be used in everyday language. For example, imagine a situation where a teacher decides to give a pop quiz without any prior warning. You might say, the decision to give a quiz felt completely arbitrary. It wasn't planned or based on any clear criteria, just a spur-of-the-moment choice. Now, let's look at some synonyms for arbitrary. Words like random, capricious, unpredictable, and whimsical can convey a similar idea. For instance, you might say, her decision to paint the living room blue seemed whimsical, as she chose the color without considering the overall design. Or, the selection process for the winners felt completely random, with no clear criteria in place. On the flip side, we have antonyms that contrast with arbitrary. Words like rational, methodical, logical, and deliberate serve this purpose. For example, you could say, the company's hiring process is highly methodical, ensuring fairness and consistency for all applicants. Or, his actions were deliberate, carefully planned to achieve a specific outcome. In daily life, you might encounter arbitrary in conversations or decisions where logic seems to take a backseat. Think about a friend who insists on taking the longest route just because they feel like it. You might joke, that's such an arbitrary choice. Why not just take the shortcut? Here are a couple more examples to solidify your understanding. The new dress code policy at work seems arbitrary, with no real explanation for the changes. Or, he was frustrated by the arbitrary rules in the game, which seemed to change every time he played. To recap, arbitrary is an adjective that describes decisions or actions that are random or based on personal choice rather than logic. It pairs well with synonyms like random and whimsical and contrasts with antonyms such as rational and methodical. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show. I'd also love to hear from you. Why not create your own sentence using the word arbitrary and share it in the comments? I can't wait to read your ideas. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.